Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Vegetology Christmas live stream with myself and Jen. Jen, how you doing? You doing all right?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, you all in the Christmas spirit?
I am. Got my Christmas jumper on.
You have this time. You didn't have last time, but it's good to see that.
No, didn't get the memo last time, but no, we are on the actual countdown to Christmas, so the Christmas jumper is on.
Absolutely. Topples in the after. He's in the comments. Afternoon. How you doing? It's great to see you. If you are watching us on Facebook or YouTube, possibly on LinkedIn as well. We are experimenting to see if we do end up on my LinkedIn profile. If we do, it's great that you're there. And if we don't, I've messed it up somehow. But wherever you're watching from, do say hi in the comments. It'd be great to hear from you. We're going to have a little bit of fun this afternoon. Hopefully, we're going to have a little bit of fun in the next few moments on the live stream because, well, you know, it's the run up to Christmas, isn't it? And so we thought we'd have a bit of fun with the live stream as well. Why not, right? Why not? So, Jen, let's start off with a Christmas joke. I know you've always got some. No, you've not always got some good jokes. Let me refresh that statement. It's Christmas. I'm hopeful you've got a good Christmas joke.
I have. Well, let me say, jokes entertain me quite easily. So other people might groan at these. I found them quite funny.
That's brilliant. Let me just explain before we do the Christmas joke. Maybe this is a British thing. I don't know. And I know many people from around the world watch the live streams. And I know many people watch them on catch up as well. So I apologize ahead of time if what we're doing makes no sense. Just put it down to the fact that it's maybe a British quirk or tradition and it's just weird. And just bear with us. And Christmas jokes may be one of those things. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Do you have really awful jokes in your nation? They normally come in Christmas crackers, don't they? You normally pull the Christmas cracker at the dinner table, and inside is the funny hat and an awful joke. And that's what we have in the UK. So that's why we do Christmas jokes. Anyway, explanation aside, Britishness forgiven. Jen, go.
Yeah. Okay, I should just point out, often when you pull a cracker, the jokes either make people go, oh, or they make them laugh. I'm definitely the one that laughs. So there you go. Quite easily pleased. Okay, so my Christmas joke is, what did Father Christmas say when he stepped into a puddle?
What did Father Christmas say when he stepped into a puddle? I don't know. There's a hole in my wellies. I don't know. What did he say when he stepped into the puddle?
It must have rained, dear.
Oh.
I did tell you they might make you groan.
Oh, that was a good one. It made me groan a lot. Sorry. So I've got one for you.
Yeah.
What did Santa do when he went speed dating? He pulled a cracker.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. And again, there you go. What's Topple put here in the comments? Christmas cracker jokes are like the jokes on the end of a lolly stick. Okay. I'll trust you on that, Topple.
Oh no. I remember growing up, there used to be jokes on a lolly ice stick. Do you remember?
Have I just completely blanked a whole aspect of my childhood? Is that what you're saying?
I
don't remember that at all.
Did somebody just mention that in the comments? Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd totally forgotten about that. And they are the same sort of jokes. They're just not Christmas themed.
Well, there we go. There we go. Same sort of thing. Lollipop jokes. Yeah. Okay, good. Right, Jen, one of the things that we're going to do in this Christmas live, apart from tell really awful jokes, which will just tickle us silly because we find them funny. We're just gonna have a think about 2021, things that we like, things that we didn't like, what's coming up in 2022, and in somewhere in the middle of all this, in the next few minutes, we will be doing a Christmas quiz. So if you are watching the live stream, get ready for the Christmas quiz because apparently there are prizes. I am told. So if I get the questions right, Jen, do I actually get some prizes?
No, you just get a warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart.
Wow, Christmas spirit.
Everybody else can have a prize, though.
Okay. As long as we're showing favouritism, that's the main thing. Jeez. That's fine. So, Vegetology, as you may or may not know, has been around for a few years. And so 2021, for like many others, has been a fascinating year for Vegetology. few challenges to overcome. We've got Brexit, we've got the pandemic, we've got all the usual stuff that people have to deal with. But Jen, I have a question for you. Highlights for 2021. What for Vegetology? What would some of them be?
I think for me personally, I wasn't really involved with Vegetology until we started doing these lives. So I knew about Vegetology, but actually it's been really fun to learn so much about the supplements, to meet people in the community. We've had lots of interaction with people online during the lives. So it's just been really exciting to become a part of the Vegetology team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. And doing these lives has kept me on my toes. It has sharpened up my knowledge.
You've got to know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, but it's that's always good to do, isn't it? It's always
Yeah,
good to learn
absolutely.
new
It's good
things.
sharpening. It is. No, and it's been great having from me to you. Even though I'm not getting any prizes for your quiz later if I get the questions right. It's great that you're part of the team, Jen. It's great that you're on. And for those of you who don't, I mean, why would you know? Jen and I have known each other for a fair few years. And we've worked on a lot of projects together. So it's great to finally convince Jen to actually come and be part of the Veg team here, and just really help us out. So it's been great. It's been great you've been on board with the whole Vegetology thing. So no, and for me, one of the highlights, actually, as odd as it sounds, is starting to do these lives. I quite like I love the interaction. I
Yeah.
love the fact that it is live. There is no going back. That you just can't edit it out, right? So when you, so if you say it, it's there, and so it just keeps you on your toes. So I've quite enjoyed doing that. So we are going to focus on these a little bit more in 2021. We are going to grow them. So yes, that has been great.
Another highlight for 2021 was we did have Opti3 stock shortages.
We had a little Opti3 crisis, didn't we?
Pandemic, COVID, It was out of stock. But actually, our Vegetology community were just amazing. They really, they were patient with us. They stuck with us, and it was brilliant when it all came back in stock. So we do want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has, stuck with us through the Opti3 shortage.
Yes, it's been very kind of you to have stuck with us through the Opti3 shortage, the Opti3 crisis that we had. And yeah, just to say, actually, I think going forward for next year, we have learned from that. That's the main thing. We learned from that. And so things have changed here in the Vegetology HQ. So thank you for bearing with us. It's been very kind of you. And you were very gracious. And actually, some people just sent me some really lovely emails, because we did email everybody and let everybody know what was going on with the Vegetology stuff. Which does remind me, if you're not signed up to the email newsletter, do connect with us via that. We try not to put rubbish out. We try to only put good stuff out. And one of the things that we did email about was the Opti3 crisis. And some of you sent some really lovely emails to me. And I just am super grateful. Very kind words. So thank you for being kind and gracious and generous with me. That's one of the things I love about this community. It's just great people. There are some communities where I've been involved in, and if I'd have written an email saying, I'm sorry, we've got a few problems, I would have been cussed out. Do you know what I mean? There would have been all kinds of things. So we have a great community. So thank you for being part of that. You're all legends. I'm feeling the good Christmas spirit now. I'm very positive, very, very happy here. So before we start getting into the quiz, Jen, let's do another Christmas joke.
Okay. Right. What does Rudolph want for Christmas?
Batteries for his nose. What does Rudolph want for Christmas? I don't know. What does Rudolph want for Christmas?
He wants a pony sleigh station. They're just getting better, aren't they?
Oh dear. I don't know if I can use the word better. I just feel slightly uncomfortable using that word to describe the quality of our jokes going up. Sadaf, who's in the comments, who's moderating in the comments, she said her Christmas joke, which I liked, was, how did the wise men hide their camels? With camouflage. I did like that one, actually. I thought that one was quite good. Although, fun fact for you when you're in the pub, the wise men didn't ride camels. Apparently, it was more likely that they rode horses because they came from Arabia and horses were much more prestigious than camels. So it's likely that they would have rode horses. But the joke doesn't work.
It doesn't, no. So let's stick with camels for this one.
Yeah. And the Christmas cards don't, for whatever reason, might not look as pretty with three wise men on some race horses. I don't know. Fun fact for you there. All right, talking of fun facts, let's do your Christmas quiz, because I think that could be quite good fun. So if you are watching on the live stream and you want to join in the Christmas quiz, feel the freedom to do so. And if you write in the comments the answers and you're vaguely right, I'm sure Jen will give you some stuff. If you're watching this and it's not live and we do the quiz and you write the answers in the comments, the chances of us sending you some gifts are fairly remote because you can Google the questions. So not that we would ever accuse anyone of cheating, ever. But it is a live stream thing only. So if you are watching on demand, as they say, it's what Anton Deck, isn't it? If you're watching on demand, please do not vote. That's what they said on the Strictly Come Dancing final. Did you watch that, by the way? I know this has nothing to do with Vegetology. Did you watch the final of Strictly Come Dancing?
I didn't know.
Jen, amazing. Go watch it on catch up. That's all I'm saying. Rose, just a wonderful person. Anyway. Yeah, it was good. Watch it. You'll be in bits. You'll be in bits. It was such a good final. I don't know if anyone else watched it, but it was great. All that aside, let's get into your quiz.
I'm sure they did. Okay, so some of these questions are super easy. Some you're not going to know the answer. You just got to guess.
Okay, can I just say, I need to understand the rules. When you read the question, am I supposed to try and guess the answer there and then? Because what happens if I get it right? How does that work? Because I'm in effect telling people the answers. Or do we just not care about it that much? Let's just do it and see what happens.
Yeah, and if people manage to, we'll give them a bit of a delay if they manage to pop the answer in the chat then.
Okay, you understand there's a delay anyway. There's like a 20-30 second delay between us talking and it being live on the web.
I don't know, you're asking me to problem solve live on it.
Let's just do it. Let's just see what happens.
Christmas.
Yeah. If you're watching this live, just put your answers in regardless of what I say. I'll say my answers and then we'll go through and say whether I was right or whether I was wrong.
Yeah.
And we'll just have a laugh. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, go.
Okay, right. This one, you're just going to have to guess. Unless you are a Guinness Book of Records reader, you're going to have to guess. Okay. What is the fastest time to eat 3 mince pies?
Ooh. Now, this is going to be one of those similar questions to how many cheese crackers, the Jacob's cream cracker type things, how many of those can you eat in a minute? And you think, it's going to be about 30. And it's like 1 or something because it dries your mouth out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it dries your mouth out loads.
So I'm going to say with a mince pie, there will be some moisture content in a mince pie. So the time to eat 3 mince pies... It's either going to be, from my point of view, something like 3 or 4 minutes, or it's going to be something like 3 or 4 seconds. And I struggle to believe that it will be somewhere in between.
Do you want to settle on a number?
I'm going to go 3 or 4 minutes. Controversial.
Okay.
Oh, we've got Top Hole here puts 57 seconds.
Right. Well, Top Hole is the winner.
Oh.
51.2 seconds.
No way.
How on earth can someone eat 3 mince pies? So for that who's moderating, we'll take your details, Top Hole. Well done. And we will get something in the post to you.
I've got a sound effect here. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. No, not that one. I think it's that one. There you go. Well done, Top Hole. Yeah, I didn't get that. Okay. All right. What's the next question?
Yeah. So the next question. Bounce berry is another name for what Christmas berry?
Well, okay. Bounce berry is what name for another? There's only one berry that I think that you can have at Christmas, which is a cranberry. So I'm going to say it's not going to be strawberry. It's not going to be blackberry. Not going to be blueberry. I'm just going through all the berries. I'm going cranberry.
Yeah. Cranberry's
Hang on.
cranberry's the answer.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't win anything. Apparently, I'm supposed to have a warm, fuzzy feeling right now, which I don't. Let's go to the next question.
Okay. So, yeah, Toffel said cranberry as well. Now, I don't know if this next one is a British thing. I didn't get a chance to do a bit of research. What's the meal that is eaten consisting of all your leftover vegetables on the 26th of December?
Well, isn't it the same? I'm going to say it's the same meal. It's not just the 26th of December. This is like a post Sunday thing, isn't it? Where you take all the veg and you throw them together in a pan and you fry them up, which is the traditional bubble and squeak, I'm going to suggest.
It is indeed bubble and squeak.
I'm on a roll now.
Is that a British thing, do you know?
With a name like Bubble and Squeak, I almost want to know. I almost think it's just like a London Cockney thing. So I think it would just be an English thing. Yeah. I could be wrong. Is that one of the questions?
No.
Okay.
That's what I said. I didn't get time to research it fully.
Sadaf here's put in the comments. It's very, 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 very British. Not just very British, but very, 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 very British.
Okay. Has she ever had it? Sadaf, have you ever had it?
I guess she'll tell us in a second. Have you ever had Bubble and Squeak?
I have. Oh.
So Topple's put here, what's that? Rumble de Thumps.
There are regional variations.
Feel like I'm learning something here. Topple, you should stay on. We should almost have you as a guest somehow. I don't know if I can make that work. But I like that. Okay. And he also got cranberry. So yeah, I mean, you've got 2 so far. How many have I got? 2. It's like a competition. Not that I'm competitive at all.
Okay, let's go on the sprout theme. So, first of all, do you love them or do you hate them, Matt?
Oh, I hate them. I can't cope with sprouts at all. They're evil, and I mean that with all deference and due respect to the vegetable and the sprout growers of the UK. I appreciate. What is it? Some crazy stat like 98% of all sprouts are sold at Christmas time or something, which should tell you something, shouldn't it? They are so bad that we are only prepared to eat them once a year due to tradition. I don't know.
Well, can I tell you, I love sprouts, and the Vegetology community disagree with you, Matt. I've been doing a poll this morning on Instagram. I've just checked.
This is 89%
of the Vegetology community love sprouts, 11% don't.
I'm with the 11%. I am with the minority on this one. I'm really sorry, but yeah, they're just wrong on so many levels.
So thank you to everybody who took part in that poll this morning. That was fun. Okay, so question about sprouts. What is the world record for the most sprouts eaten in 1 minute? Is it 56, 18 or 31?
I'm going to say 31. I'm going in the middle.
You're right, it's 31. Again, 31 sprouts.
I'm doing well.
31 sprouts in a minute. Are they swallowing them whole?
Maybe they are a product. Maybe that's how 89% of people enjoy them. They just swallow them whole. I don't know. I just glass of water and a sprout, like a tablet type thing.
Yeah. Okay. Another question. So I had this growing up. I don't know about you, but there was a traditional fruit put in the bottom of our stockings in the UK. It's a tradition. What fruit was it?
It's got to be an orange.
Yeah, or a tangerine, because it was considered a luxury. So you'd get a tangerine at the bottom of the orange.
Now, can I give you a little factoid here about the orange? There is something about, because it is. I mean, it used to be in Victorian times that oranges were considered an exotic fruit because obviously they were imported in, and it's not like it was today. And so they were, the well-off, the middle class would therefore an orange actually was a reasonable gift. The interesting thing about this is you've got to go a white orange. Why was that the fruit? And this stems all the way back to the original St. Nicholas, a bishop. What was his name? Bishop Myrith, I think it was, from the 3rd century, something like that, I think it was. And there's a bit of a legend, a bit of a story that three widowed women, I think it was three widowed women, needed money. And he put little pockets of gold. He threw them into their houses. And legend tells us that one of the sort of bags of gold, actually, when he threw it in, landed in someone's stocking that was hanging up, which is where the whole stocking thing came from.
Okay.
And of course, the orange is a gold colour. So it was like, I can't give you a bag of gold, but I can give you an orange, which is, you know, expensive and exotic type thing. So just a little pop trivia there. I don't actually know if it's true. It's just something in my head. So
nothing to do with boosting vitamin C in the winter now.
Maybe that's what it is. Keep the scurvy away. So what's Topple put here? I love sprouts, especially steamed, roasted, or stirred fried with olive oil, garlic, and herbs. It's the after effects that are worrying. Yeah, I'm with you. The little fart bombs, just wrong on so many levels. Christingle, I think it was called. Yes. It's again very British, isn't it? To do the Christingle with the orange and the candle. Yep. I don't know if they do that in other nations. Representing Jesus being the light of the world, the Christingle thing, and you take an orange and you put a candle in the orange, and you the British love, for whatever reason, to put pineapple and cheese on a cocktail stick and stick them into oranges. And so, although you do it with sweets, don't you, on the Christingle? You put sweets on it, and you on a cocktail stick, and you stick that in the orange with a candle in the middle, and it's called Christingle.
Yeah.
We're just full of fun facts today.
We are.
If you're just tuning in to the Vegetology live stream and you're thinking, what on earth?
You are in the right place.
Yeah, it's totally fine. You hear the logo that is fine, is in the corner, you know, that one up there. We're just having a bit of fun pre-Christmas. Join in the quiz if you want to. If you answer the questions and you get them right in the comments like Topple has done, apparently you get prizes. I don't get any prizes. And I just want to be clear, I don't know the answers. It's not like they're on my screen. I am trying to be genuinely authentic here. But if you do join in, you do get prizes. But if you are watching on catch up, please do not vote, as it will not count.
Yeah. Okay, I've got one more question, and it's really easy. But I can't say I've ever sampled it myself.
I'm just full of dread now when you said that.
Oh no, it is. So the most popular Christmas dinner for meat eaters is turkey. What is the most popular alternative?
I'm going to say the classic nut roast.
It is. Have you ever had a nut roast?
I have. Delicious and nutritious. I do like a good nut roast.
I was trying to find the predominant nut in a nut roast, but there seems to be a lot of different recipes.
Apparently so. Yeah, I mean, my wife made one. My wife makes the nut roast, so I have no idea what she uses, to be fair. So yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Sorry, they're not too exciting, but a bit of Christmas trivia for you.
Oh, is that the quiz done?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thanks for that, Jen. I enjoy the Christmas quiz. They're always nice. Let's finish off the quiz with a Christmas joke. Have you got any more?
I haven't. Have you got one more?
Why did no one bid for Rudolph or Blitzen on eBay?
Something to do with them being deer.
There were two deer.
Yes.
Yes, I know that. Yes,
I was close.
Very, very close. Yeah, absolutely. So we've talked about our highlights. I'll just see the comments here. Sorry, Topple, I missed the question. What was it? And Sadaf has put that in the comments. There we go. Well done. Yeah, let's talk briefly then to the good folks watching this. What is coming up in 2022? I had to think what year we're going into. Do you do that thing where you're like, I'm not sure what year I'm in. I don't even know what year I'm going into.
Yeah.
And so you kind of have to write it out. It's like, are we 2020? Are we 20? Oh no, we're 21. Okay, so we're going into 22. So we're going into 2022. Public service announcement. Yeah, what are you looking forward to? What are some of the things vegetology wise coming up that people might want to know about?
We've got loads of really exciting things planned for 2022, probably in the first few months. But one of the most exciting things that we've had loads of sneak peeks of is the new website that is coming,
Oh yeah.
which is really exciting.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's going to look very different. So when you arrive on our website, once it's launched, do not worry, you will be in the right place. But it's going to be great. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to look totally different.
Yeah.
It's going to be easy to navigate. There's going to be loads of helpful information, lots of new features. So our techie people are busy getting final touches onto the website, but it's
Yeah, they are.
really exciting.
Yeah, it's really interesting the website and what's coming up and some of the designs and stuff. We've had a bit of a rethink about brand positioning. It's all very posh terms: brand strategy, brand positioning, basically how it's going to look. And so we're going to do a new site. We're going to refresh the site. The products themselves are also going to get refreshed. So this, for example, here is my VegFit on my desk. Can you see that? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Love VegFit, great multivitamin. Slight plug there before Christmas. But this label is all getting redone, so that they will look different. The other thing that's getting done is we're introducing these. This is a sample size. This is not actually what it's going to look like. I've not seen the printed samples yet, but our products are also, you're going to have the option to buy them in the biodegradable bottles, which are cool, but also obviously in the very plastic free pouches, and so you're going to be able to get these. This one's full of the Opti 3 capsules at the moment, so we're going to put all our products in these pouches. So that's coming early 2021 as well. 2021.
2022.
It's not going to be the first time that I do that, so I feel like that could happen on a lot of occasions. I'm terribly sorry. So yeah, dropping it now. So we've got the pouches. Obviously, just to say, the liquid is staining glass. I'm not putting it in this. No. So it's the liquid stain in the glass. But we have got the pouches come in, which is super, super exciting. This is something that we have spent, I cannot begin to tell you, hours and hours and hours and weeks of weeks trying to get this right. So I feel like we're in the final 90%. All the designs have been done. They've been signed off. We're just waiting for the print samples to come through. And if they're around on the next live stream, I'll show them to you. And you can tell us your comments. So do let us know what you think about this idea of putting it in the pouches. And what you think about that. So yeah, that's all coming up 2022, which is super cool. And drum roll. Have I got a drum roll on here?
No, I'm sure we've done that several times.
That's the complete opposite of a drum roll. I have no idea what that is. I should really label these buttons. No, that's not it either. Oh no, we've got a... I should have done that after the Christmas jokes.
Yeah. Oh well.
Never mind. So, without the drum roll, we have got some new products. Now, we've mentioned these before on the live streams. The sad trombone, yeah, thanks. We've got some new products coming in 2022. So we are, in effect, adding a whole bunch of stuff to our product range. Jen, do you want to let them know what's coming out?
Oh yeah, there's lots of exciting things coming out. So we've mentioned them a few times, but people might be new watching us. So we've got a menopause supplement coming out, which is really exciting. So we've already got obviously our multivit that women can take, and we've got Pregnant V for if you're trying or pregnant or breastfeeding, but we're going to have a multivit for if you're going through menopause. Vitamin C is coming out as well. We're going to have a vitamin B12 that you can dissolve on your tongue. So it's currently chewable. Sublingual. It's currently chewable, our vitamin B12. So this one's a sublingual one. We have got a sleep supplement coming out, which, you know, I think you've done a talk in other areas of your life on this, and sleep is a chronic problem for most of the population.
It is a massive problem. Yeah. massive
So
problem. Yeah.
I think this is going to be a popular one.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
think it is.
sleep supplements. What have I missed?
Vitamin C. Got vitamin C come in
Yeah,
finally
the
after all these years.
kids multivit.
Got that coming as soon as the reason that has taken slightly longer to get out than we thought it was going to, because we were hoping to do this in 2021. It's all to do with the flavoring. So to make a vitamin, when you chew it, taste at least reasonable, you either have to take some of the stuff out, like the iron, which doesn't taste particularly great, or we have to put stuff in there which masks the flavor. And which it sounds very straightforward, but apparently this is a little bit more complicated than it should be. Because what we want to try and avoid, obviously, are the sugars and the stuff which is not great for you. So we want it to, be like all the veg stuff, really good quality ingredients that work. And so this has been quite problematic. Now, we did come up with one solution, right? Chris, who is not on the live stream, you'll have seen Chris on some of them before. He tried it, right? He tried this powder, and it turned it turned his entire mouth and tongue like this deep, rich purple. I mean like proper purple.
Yeah.
And
I think kids would love that, but obviously
I'm with you, but I'm not convinced I mean, I have young kids. Well, I'm not young anymore, but I'm not convinced sending my kids to school with a purple mouth would have gone down particularly well. So I get that we're a little bit twitchy about that particular formulation, if I'm honest with you. So yeah.
yeah.
So bear with us on that.
When I went down to visit Vegetology HQ, I did sample the kids multivit, and it was tasting good. I think they had a few more tweaks they wanted to do to it, but you popped it in your glass of water and it fizzed up and dissolved, and so.
Yeah, I think that's the way we're heading now, isn't it? To do the one that the effervescent thing rather than the chewable thing. So we'll keep you posted. So yeah, we've got the Vit C, we've got the Pregnant V, we've already got. We've got the vitamin C, we've got the menopause, we've got the sleep supplement, we've got the B12,
the Vologen.
Vologen. Vologen's a good one. Yeah, I tell you, the science behind that is just unbelievable, and the stuff that has come out. Again, we've talked a little bit like before on the live stream about this, but Vologen is it's our answer to the collagen supplements, and we've always been a little bit twitchy with this because sometimes there's a fine line between scientific evidence and anecdotal evidence. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like with collagen, sometimes people would say it works. A lot of times people would say it wouldn't, but it was trying to find the science behind it that we were struggling with a little bit. So all of that said, we feel like, again, we've kind of cracked this formula where there's science, but there's anecdotal evidence. We put it out to trial. There's been some good, amazing stuff which has happened. So we're like, okay, this I think is a product we can get behind. And so Vologen is coming in 2022. Which would be great for your skin, obviously, and all those kind of things. So yeah, that's coming. Yeah. So we've got a turmeric and black pepper. I mean, there's all kinds of things. So
so all in all, it's going to be a super exciting year for Vegetology.
Yeah, absolutely. So everything is new products, new website, new packaging, and then us two, who are maybe not as new, will still be here doing these crazy lives, which is great. So so that's what's coming up in 2022. The other thing, which will not be of interest to any of you really, but is very exciting for me, is we have spent the last 2 weeks, we've spent the last 2 or 3 weeks moving our warehouse, right? So there are, of course, questions I need to ask myself. Why did we move Black Friday, this time of year, Black Friday and Christmas? Why would we pick this time of year to move? It's cold, it's wet. Why would we do that to ourselves? I don't know. It seemed like a really good idea at the time. It was just the natural end of one lease. We're like, maybe let's move to a bigger, better place. Now we can, because it's expanding and it's growing and we need to be able to do different things. So, hindsight's a wonderful thing. Don't ever move this time of year. That's all I'm saying. But we did, and we're almost there. So hopefully by the end of January, the new warehouse facility will be up and running as well, where everything gets distributed from. It's going to be great.
Might be able to give people a tour of the packing area and everything on our
how we do it. We'll be doing lives from there. We're going to build like a little live studio down there, so you'll be able to see it all. It'd be super cool. Super,
We'll
super
give some
cool.
behind the scenes sneak peeks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely stay tuned. It's going to be great. So I think, Jen, I think that's it from all of us. Thank you so much for watching us and joining us on the live. I think from myself, from Jen, have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope you get some time to relax and
Yeah.
enjoy this holiday season. Enjoy your nut roast. Topol says he's got gluten-free pies this year.
Oh, sounds nice.
Gluten-free vegetable pies. Pies. Oh. I also want an orange now after we've been talking about oranges.
Yeah.
So very, very good with cranberries, also known as bounceberries. So yes, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great. Normal service will resume in the new year. We just thought we'd come on and have a little bit of fun today. So yeah, Merry Christmas. Jen, anything you want to add?
No, have a happy Christmas and a brilliant New Year's for all our Vegetology customers.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you back here in the new year in a few weeks' time. So have a great time. Bye for now.
Bye.